What if I told you that most of the stress in your life isn't coming from your problems, but from the way your mind is wired to look at those problems? What if I told you that by understanding just a few psychological truths, you could instantly feel lighter, calmer, and more in control? Today, I'm about to share 12 shocking psychological facts that can literally make your life easier if you truly understand them. First, your brain is designed to protect you, not to make you successful. That means it constantly scans for danger, embarrassment, rejection, and failure. That overthinking you do at night, that's not weakness. That's your survival system on overdrive. Once you realize this, you stop fighting your fear and start managing it. Second, people think about you far less than you imagine. You replay awkward moments in your head for days. But the truth is, everyone else is too busy worrying about themselves. This is called the spotlight effect. You're not the center of everyone's attention. And that's actually freedom. Third, your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it. If you constantly say, "I'm unlucky," your brain will find proof. If you say, "I'm improving every day," it will search for evidence of growth. Your self-talk is programming. Be careful what you install. Here's another powerful one. You don't experience reality. You experience your interpretation of reality. Two people can lose the same job. One sees it as failure. The other sees it as opportunity. The event is the same. The meaning is different. And meaning controls emotion. Number 5 might surprise you. The more choices you have, the more anxious you feel. We think more options equal more happiness, but too many options create pressure and fear of making the wrong decision. Simplifying your life reduces stress instantly. Here's a shocking truth about rejection. Your brain reacts to rejection the same way it reacts to physical pain. That's why it hurts so deeply. But rejection isn't proof that you're not good enough. It's just redirection. Once you separate pain from identity, you become unstoppable. Now listen carefully. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after action. Most people wait to feel ready, but confidence is built by doing things before you feel ready. Action creates evidence. Evidence builds belief. Another psychological fact. Your habits shape your identity more than your goals do. You can have big dreams, but if your daily habits don't match them, nothing changes. Small, consistent actions are more powerful than intense motivation. Here's something life-changing. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Humans are wired to mirror behaviors. If you surround yourself with negativity, your thinking becomes negative. If you surround yourself with growth, your standards rise automatically. This one is powerful. Unfinished tasks drain mental energy. When you leave things incomplete, your brain keeps them open like tabs in a browser. That mental clutter creates stress. Either finish it or consciously let it go. Another shocking fact. Gratitude physically changes your brain. When you focus on what's working instead of what's missing, your brain strengthens positive neural pathways. Gratitude isn't denial of problems. It's training your focus. And finally, your identity controls your behavior. If you see yourself as someone who always quits, you'll quit. If you see yourself as someone who figures things out, you'll persist. Change your identity, and your actions naturally follow. Now think about what we just uncovered. Your fear is protection, not weakness. People aren't judging you as much as you think. Your self-talk shapes your reality. Meaning controls emotion. Simplicity reduces anxiety. Rejection is redirection. Action builds confidence. Habits build identity. Environment shapes standards. Closure creates peace. Gratitude rewires the brain. Identity drives behavior. You're not stuck. You're just unaware of how powerful your psychology is. And here's the truth. Most people never realize. Once you understand how your mind works, You stop being controlled by it. You start directing it. Instead of reacting automatically, you respond intentionally. That's power. So here's what I want you to do. Pick just one of these psychological facts and apply it today. Not next week, not someday. Today. Maybe you change your self-talk. Maybe you take action without waiting for confidence. Maybe you distance yourself from negative energy. One shift can change everything. If this video made you see yourself differently, don't scroll away. Hit that like button so more people can discover this message. Comment below which psychological fact hit you the hardest. I read every single comment. And if you're serious about upgrading your mindset and mastering your psychology, subscribe right now. This channel is about growth, power, and becoming mentally unstoppable. Your life gets easier the moment you understand your mind. Now take control of it. I'll see you in the next video.